With CrashPlan's web console, you can use an admin account to remotely manage the backup settings for multiple users in your company's organisation. If you require an admin account, you will need to contact CeeJay Software so that this can be set up for you. Simply go to help.ceejay.com and place a ticket with us to request an admin account. Please bear in mind that provided your admin account doesn't have CrashPlan installed for any devices, it's free to use on the web console. However, admin privileges can also be granted to a paid account if you wish, and at no additional cost. Once your account has admin privileges, first sign into the web console from the following link using your username and password. You will first see the main dashboard showing graphs of all user backup activity. The left menu dashboard allows you to list your active and deactivated organisations, as well as all users and devices. From here you can change each user's backup settings as if you were signed into the web console under those accounts themselves. If this is your first admin account, all of your current users should be in your top level parent org, and as we go through the admin console you'll be shown how to create child orgs and move your users to them. In each of these lists, you can select multiple items and edit all of their settings simultaneously from the drop-down menu here. To see an org's profile, first list your orgs and then click the org you require. Now you should see the org's profile settings such as cold storage periods and reporting settings. And if you scroll down, you can also see what the current device backup defaults are for new devices. To change these settings, simply click the cog button at the top right. Click Edit to change the settings you need, and then click Save at the bottom right. You can also change the device backup defaults from this menu. One thing to remember when changing these defaults is that these settings inherit from CeeJay as default, so you will need to uncheck this box first if you wish to make changes. This will also allow you to push new settings to all of the org's devices, as well as prevent end users from making changes to settings by clicking the buttons here. In your device backup default settings, you also have the option to change each device's hidden file names, global exclusions and cloud exclusions, and after clicking the backup tab, the file name exclusions as well. The defaults are tailored to ignore typical program cache files and application files when there's no benefit to backing them up, as the applications themselves can be recovered from elsewhere. CrashPlan should ideally be backing up unique and irreplaceable data. However, you can remove these exclusions if you strictly require CrashPlan to back up everything that's selected. Please bear in mind that this is not recommended. To add exclusions, you can simply enter the file type or use a regex type file expression, and the CrashPlan application will accept it on the user's end. To add a new child org with different settings to that of the parent org, simply go to your organisation list and click here to add it. Give your child org a meaningful name, then click OK. Your new child org should now be listed as a branch of the parent org as shown here. If you need to change the child org's parent, click the child org to load its profile, go to the options drop down and click Change Organisation, where you'll be able to select the parent from the list. If you wish to add new users, there are a few ways you can do this. From your org profile, click the options drop down and click Invite Users. This allows you to send an email to multiple users containing a registration link, download link, org registration key and instructions. You can also include your own email subject and message here. We recommend sending a test email to your own email address to make sure you're happy with it before sending it out to your new users. Alternatively, you can copy your registration key here and send it to your new users manually, along with the installers. When the user first runs CrashPlan, they will be asked for this key when creating a new account, and should join the org automatically. Remember, if you click App Downloads on the left, you will see the links for the current CrashPlan installers that you can give to your new users. Another way to add users is to click Add Users from the Options drop-down, which allows you to add a single user, or alternatively, upload a text file with multiple users instead. An example template should be provided for you to do this. If a new user creates an account using the free trial key by accident, don't worry, simply place a ticket with us at help.ceejay.com and we'll move the account to the correct org for you. We can also add new accounts for you if you get stuck. To move a user to a different parent or child org, simply click the active user list on the left, click the user you need, and then from the options drop-down menu, click Change Organisation. From here you can enter the name of the org, then select it from the list, and click Move. Now the user should be under this org, which you can check under the user's name here. As an org admin, you can also grant org admin privileges to any user that's either in the same org as yourself or in any child org that's below yours, but you can't do so to any user that's in a parent org above yours. This rule also applies to the user you're giving org admin privileges to. To grant these privileges, click Edit from the Options drop-down for the user, and then click the Roles tab at the top of the new window. You should now be able to see the roles that you can grant the user, which should be the same as the roles you yourself have access to. There are also more limited roles available here if necessary. All the currently assigned permissions are listed below for clarification. For the org admin role, select it on the left, click the left arrow and then check it's listed on the right. Now click Update User and the user should now be an org admin for his current org and all its child orgs below. As an org admin, you can also perform a push restore to any device in your org that's currently online. The restore can be from the backup archive of the same device you're pushing the restore to, but alternatively you can choose a completely different device's backup archive as the source to push out to the destination's device, provided you're okay with the device accessing data from a different backup archive. First, select the source device that's backing up the data you want to restore. You can find this device by clicking its user from the user list and clicking the device from the profile list shown here. To begin the push restore, click the circular arrow as you would normally. Now you should be able to select the target device that will be the destination for the push restore. Simply start typing the name of the target device and then select it from the list. Next you need to select the file path of the folder that will contain the restore files based on your current device's directory, and the restore should push them to there. Finally, select the files and the version you need. Then click Restore and the cloud will accept the request to push those files to your target device. As an org admin, you can also run reports based on all of your orgs, users and devices, which you can see by clicking Reporting on the left menu dashboard. You can run a report in the browser itself by clicking the Run Report button here, and once that's done, you can choose specific fields you need to see by clicking the cog button, ticking the fields and then clicking OK, which should then show in your report. Alternatively, you can export the data to a CSV file which will contain all available fields for you to use in a spreadsheet if necessary. You can also run device reports directly from the administration lists. Simply click one of your lists, then click here to run a device report based on that list. And from your org's profile, you can also email a manual backup report that's outside of its reporting schedule to an email address of your choosing. Simply click the cog button, then click Email Backup Report. This should cover everything you need to know to get started using the admin console. Though if you ever get stuck, you can visit help.ceejay.com where you can search for answers to frequently asked questions or contact us directly by placing a ticket with us or giving us a call. Thanks for watching.